So guys, sorry about that. Let's see if that unfroze everything. Well, YouTube's being kind of silly today. I'm gonna try something though. So we're back, Sherilyn. So here's the first kit. So now this is Goddess of Spring, guys. She is stunning, like usual. Chrysabug is known for her girls being right on point. So I'm going to kind of show you the trick to get all this crazy wrinkleness out. I'll have you here. So it's a thicker plastic. So what I do is I tug at my painting. You're not going to tug hard. Just tug just enough to get all of that out. And you're just going to roll the painting back down. I'm going to full warn you now, their plastic has been weird lately. Guys, isn't she stunning? God. So that side's done. You have this here. I am loving the color blocking in this. And you do the same again. You're just going to tug. Just tug at it just to get the wrinkles out. And you don't have to do much. Now, you have a flat canvas. So, I'm going to show you this in pieces here. This, I can't remember. Goddess of Spring, I can't remember her name. I will be looking up her name when I start working on this. This is probably one of the most easiest images that they color blocked, I think. Because from all the way up is color blocking. Then you have color blocking here, here. It's kind of in patches, which I like. And this, guys, I cannot get over this dress. This is very silhouette-esque, which I love this about everything about this piece. I love that Chrysabug has gone this route with Goddess of Spring. Cannot wait to finish this one. So this painting, why I chose to show you guys this painting first. Let me see if I can get it in here. So, if you don't know the trans colors are pinks, purples, and greens. And the pastel-y type of greens. So if you look at this, you can really see it in her dress, which I love. So I'm like all about it. And just an update, I'm going to be transitioning real slow because I don't want to get overwhelmed, because I know I'm going to get overwhelmed really quick. So I have actually found a company who is going to actually be able to do my wig. Because obviously I don't have hair, so I'm not going to go through the whole hair transplant malarkey. But I did find a company that will do my wig. And I only use human hair wigs. And why I do that is because human hair, you can work a better with a whole lot more stuff than you can a regular wig. Guys, this painting, my next painting, I'm showing you. Oh, I've tried to get this painting multiple times. I kept putting it off because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it or not. So, this is Persephone. So, Persephone, queen of the underworld. I love everything about how they did the color layouts. This does have 5 ABs. This is an older Chrysabug. So I was like, okay, how's this going to look with it being an older kit? I was like, I really don't want to know. So we are going to, I'm actually going to show you the drills for this one. Because how I do my drill system now with these boxes. Love it. It works. It makes it easier to put away. Yeah, my husband didn't get much sleep last night. He was kind of cranky. And I'm like, I'm just going to go do an unboxing. Go deal with my YouTube life. Now, guys, isn't she fucking... I cannot with her. So I didn't have to do much wrinkling. And what... So I wanted to pick kits that have kind of the same layout. And both of these kits are very identical in that aspect. So what I'm going to show you, literally the same thing. It goes color blocking all the way around. Then you start to get a little bit of color blocking, a little bit of confetti. Then we get to the dress. The dress. They had me at the dress. So these are my type of gowns that I used to kind of do drag with, if you're wondering. I had very flowy, elegant gowns, which I did not like doing the maintenance on body hair, so it worked really well. I only had to, so good example. You see all this skin here? This is what I had to wax, and my face, obviously. That was it. The rest of it I left as is. But if I had cleavage going on, which I'm going to when I transition, this part would be shaved. I'm trying to get used to doing that again, just because of me transitioning. But yes, I love the flowy of how she portrays these women. Does really well. And it also gives off that drag queen persona really well, as well as transgender persona. So that's what I like. So we're going to get into these drills while I have her laid out gorgeous. So when I unboxed, when I showed so let's talk about DAC for a minute. Guys, I was so upset. I was kind of butthurt. So I was all about the VIP, you know, looking and seeing doing the anniversary sale. So anniversary sale comes, and I'm like, okay, I gotta be ready. I gotta be quick with the fingers. Because of that one kit I want that's Hades and Persephone. So I get up in the morning and it's sold out. How is it sold out already? Because I know my time zone. Kits don't release for me till noon. So I'm like, I'm literally on there at 11:45. I'm just sitting here playing the waiting game. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Why haven't these dropped? Go on the site. I was all types of upset. But they did do a regular release at noon. I was like, sitting here waiting for my notifications to pop through. So the only two that they did do a notification for that kit, but it was gone by the time I got there. Inscarero. When that popped up, I didn't even waste any time. I didn't care if I had to do pay as you go. I was like, you know what? I need it. So I was able to get the Inscriero painting. The Michaelina, I'm kind of playing. So how I do my buying, this will give you an idea of how I buy my kits. I kind of do artist hauls, like you see, you're getting 2 Chrysabug paintings. I'm so far behind on Michaelina is so bad, but I also want to catch up with Christopher Lavelle kits because I'm far behind on theirs. I'm kind of waiting for Lilith to come back in stock. That's actually the first kit I'm getting from Christopher Lavelle. But oh my god, these colors. Guys, oh my gosh. These colors are stunning. Look at that. Gorgeous blues. That's a 3. There's your 3 bags of 310. 386. It has a lot of blue hues in it, which I like. So I'm taking a break, I think, because guys, I have so many kits I have to buy enhancements for. So what I do, I'll give you an update on how I do enhancements. So what I do, especially with DAC, I will get enhancements for kits from DP with Sparklers when I see that it's a kit I own by DAC, because I like doing that. Okay. Now we're getting into smaller bags. I knew there wouldn't be many. Here's your first AB. 104. Gorgeous, gorgeous. 129. 133. Love it. We have our last bag of drills here. Not many specials in this, but I do plan on enhancing this cat. I'm actually adding fairy dust to this image. I've made that decision already. So, kind of going to base it off the spring goddess image. So guys, first place I'm hitting specials is this dress. This dress, I feel like the dress is being left out. So I made a decision on seeing if I can find a green-ish fairy dust to add into here. I think that would look gorgeous after it was done. And I gotta look, make sure these antlers, if they got a, yeah, enhancement in them. If not, the bracelet. That bracelet, I am going to be enhancing. That's actually going to be my key point here, because the best way I can describe these 2 people, these 2 Greek mythology characters, is that Persephone is a Miss Goody Two-Shoes that fell in love with a dark and bad boy, is the way I'm going to word it. And I love that about these 2 people. Also, they are very, very much, and that's my thing, is that I grew up in a religious background, as well as my husband is Wiccan, so it kind of does really well. Persephone is just one of those mythical characters that I have gravitated to since before I even was in drag shows. gravitated to her so much. There's Oh, I meant to talk to you, Sherilyn, about, so did you come up with any ideas for my event? Because I do want to do a Christmas event, but I have no idea. I need an idea. Because after Insguerrero's event, Ghouls for Guerrero, I jumped right into Christmas. So I need some ideas. So guys, I'm going to dig out an oldie. I haven't dug her out in a hot minute. You guys are gonna... Yeah, crazy week for me too. This is Willow. I have not worked on her in a long time. I don't know if I can access her. Because I do have a lot of kits going at once. Because that's how I am. That's how I roll. So Willow is in Elizabeth Ward's. So bear with me here as I dig this beauty out. I'm back. So I did dig her out. So, and it kind of works because I have Pride release papers on her. So what I do, this is how I'm going to do it. I do have clips. So once I get her done, I'll feel a little bit more accomplished. I'll show you. She has been so hard to work on. I know. I'm like all in your face. Sorry. Okay, thank you. So, I came up with an idea. I don't know if it's going to work. So, I thought about just taking advantage of the name Christmas. And you guys getting to pick an artist with one of those letters in the name Christmas. So there's artists that begin with the letter H. There's artists that begin with the letter R, I, S, T, M, A, S. Any of those would work. I'm really going that route. I really want to go that route, I think. Because I am doing a C image. Someone whose letter begins with that, because I have so many going. I don't really want to get up anymore. So I'm trying to think how I can do this. So I have Randall Spangler. That's a good example. I have many, many, many other. Did Cheryl Lynn, did you see it was restocked? Trick or Treat House? That is on my radar right now. Because I've been trying to get that kit for a while. I got to see if it's still there. So I have thought about going the winter route for Christmas, just because that seems to be what people's into. I've actually thought about doing a seasons event. So what that means is anything that's fall, winter, spring, summer. I thought about going that route with it as well, because we're getting into the end of the year. So there's a lot of kits out there that have that vibe. I own quite a few winter kits, not gonna lie. I do have my peppermint painting by Dreamer Design that I've been wanting to tackle. And there's Snow Queen by Dreamer Design. And let's talk about them for a minute. I've noticed they've been not getting Curtis Reykjavik often. That's the only reason I'm on their site, honestly. Because I love me a Curtis kit. He knows how to portray the dark, and I love it. But he's starting to get out of his element, which I'm liking, as well as Inscarero is. She's starting, because guys, did you see what Diamond Art Club is releasing this weekend? I swear they're like, Derrick, you got this. We're gonna release another Inscarero kit for you. I'll be like, and that's my thing. I want to do an event that isn't going to, I don't want to say bounce off other events, which I don't mind my events bouncing off other events, but I don't want it to affect another creator. That's best way I can put. It's the best way I can put that. So there's one artist that falls into that Christmas category, but I can pull it off, I think, for her. And knowing that I don't think I've ever seen them do her artwork in those months. So the title, it rolls off my tongue really well, which that's what's kind of giving me the, okay, maybe I should do this artist. Oh, what's the lot? I can't remember. Give me a minute. Cheryl Lynn probably knows better than I do, because my brain. I'm thinking doing December for Dakota. I've been wanting to do a Dakota Dotweiler event for a while. Yeah, okay. We could probably swing that title again. Guys, this is, I think, my 4th year doing Ghouls for Gyro. I'm so excited. And guys, so my requirements, if I go the winter route with my December event, Because unfortunately, being a creator, I have to plan my events out as close to possible so that I have warning to work on them. So if you're going to do it, if we're going to go that winter route, what I mean by winter, I mean winter. I don't. The kits have to be blizzard based. Is the way I'm going to word it. It's got to look like they are like about to have a snowstorm. So with that event, no, I'm not asking for a new start. There's a reason why. Most winter kits are landscapes. There are not many kits that aren't. That I'm not asking for a new start. So what I'm going to be doing, that's why I'm kind of pushing for December with Dakota, because of my poor dreaming of being human painting. And that's the difference that I mean, Dakota Dotweiler's images are stunning. Guys, my painting's been, out on commission for a while. But guys, I've loved working on it. When I do work on it, it's one of those deals where I do get burnt out with the confetti really quickly. That's my inner ADHD coming out saying, no, I'm good. I need something a little bit more substantial, something that's moving quick. Because unfortunately, I do have a lot of whips. So there are quite a few kits I do have going that are going to be quick finishes because of how far I've progressed with it. Jack-O-Lantern Time by Randall Spangler. Willow by Hannah Lynn. Wicked Witch by Ince Guerrero. Those are 3 kits right there that are pretty close to being done. Willow is halfway. Dreaming of Being Human, it's getting there. We're getting there with it. Willow has been the hardest kit I've ever had to work on. And I didn't think that was possible by Hannah Lynn. I didn't think it was even possible to be this far gone with a kit like this. I'm loving how it's turned out. This is an older image. There's no fairy dust. It's strictly ABs. I kind of wish DAC, what they would do is a lot of their kits that have gone away, I kind of wish they would offer enhancement packages like DP with Sparklers does. Or offer like kits that they have in stock. Melinda's one of my favorites. So, Potato Sparkle. Yes, Potato Sparkle's the only one I noticed that is new. So, Potato Sparkle. We're gonna if you don't know, I am the biggest Yes, I keep forgetting about the giveaways for Funky for Fantasy. But yeah, Melinda, I was on the search for Button Eye by Ince Guerrero. It was the one mystery kit that came. That was the one mystery kit they did on its own. I was when the mystery kits first came, and they did an Ince Guerrero. Well, it was one of those deals where I'm like, I don't want to do a mystery kit because there's no color to it. It's boring. So, when I saw Miss Coffee finish it, I was devastated. I'm like, oh my gosh, you idiot. You should have just bought it and dealt with it. So, I had wishlisted it, and I get a notification, and it was sold out. So, it took me 2 years getting it. So, Melinda messages me. She's like, I have a gift for you. I'm like, what did you do? She's like, I got you a painting. And she told me what she got. My heart fell to the floor pretty freaking quick. And I'm like, oh my goodness, we're going to get along great. I'm like, oh yes, please. So when I got it, it was a waiting game. I'm like, I literally had to open it, start it right away. And I did right on the money. The minute I opened that box, I was already starting it. I'm like, oh no, ma'am, I am not. And I did not stop. I kept going with Butt Night. I struggled a few times because of it's a mystery kit. So I have learned that with mystery kits, that if it's a kit that you, because what I do now is I'll research the artist's website because I prefer to know what the image is. There's quite a few mystery kits I had to destash because I didn't like the final result. Chris Ortega is known for religious images. I'm I have my beliefs, and that's where we're going to go with that. And it was an angel kit, and I'm like, I have to destash it. I cannot. I cannot work on a kit like this. It's just not me. It's just not who I am. So, Ina Marte is another artist I love. She's known for dark art. She had released something a little different. That was the kid I almost dug out. But I ain't going down there digging out that kit. That ain't happening. So, Ina Marte had actually did a mystery rainbow image. And I was like, so when I found out what image that was, I was quick with the fingers. Because that image I did on voting for DAC. It's a gorgeous image. I haven't done it yet. I haven't worked on it yet. It is a Pride image. Melinda's awesome, guys. She when some of us are reaching out trying to get a kit, she will find every way possible to see if she has it or find a way to get it. My next kit. Oh, let's talk about my next buy. Guys, I'm doing it. I have to do it. I can't wait anymore. I need this kit in my life. Oh, I can't remember, but I know it's a mystery kit. It's a rainbow image. Not Drawn That Way by Mandy Manzano. I've been looking for this kit since I started diamond painting. Because when I found Diamond Art Club, by the time I got to their site, that kit was discontinued and out of stock. I was like, ugh. And if you're wondering who this is, what image this is, it is Jessica Rabbit. She is full figured, going all the way down. She's gorgeous. And that's why I need that kit in my life. So, Jaded Gem Shop actually has that cross-stitch conversion for her. So, it will be my very first cross-stitch conversion. I decided to go with Mandy Manzano because her images seem to go very easy for me. Because she's like Hannah Lynn. You're dealing with a lot of outlining and then filling it in. And that's what I want. I want a kit that's going to go really smoothly for me. I've never done a cross-stitch conversion before. So I got to start getting in contact with Diamonds and Washi, Jaded. I got to get in contact with both of them because I've never done one before. My fear that I'm not going to want to do it is but it's going to be one of those images that, yes, I need to do this one. I had actually contacted DAC because I only need one black card left for a custom. I had asked them if they could do a custom of that, but just as a custom. And they said they cannot because they have been licensed with Mandy Manzano. I actually thought about contacting Nice. So, and kits like that, I can't add specials to, but that's why I like about Jaded. Jaded Gem Shop is probably where I'm going to order my custom from, as well as I'm going to get my cross stitch conversion from her. So my cross stitch conversion, I believe you can put in the note to have ABs and fairy dust drills, and that's what I want. I want her to bling like nobody's business because it is Jessica Rabbit. And I'm like, yes, right up my alley. I'm like, yes, I really, 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 really want to get that and be done with it. It's going to cost me a lot of money to do it, but I think once I do, I'll be content. And Melinda, did you break down and do a cross stitch conversion? Is that what these messages I'm seeing? Us. Yeah, cross stitch conversions are not for the faint of heart. But I think it will kind of amp up my channel. That's my thing, is that I want to find a way to amp up my channel because that is one of those things where I want to do. Oh, you got enhancements. Aren't they fun? I have love-hate relationships with those. So my trick to enhancements, I treat it as a drill substitute. It's what that's the easiest way for me to do enhancements. There's actually one kit I own that is going to cost me a lot of money to enhance it, but I want it done. There's a lot of gold outline in a dress, and I want that to be done in metallics because I think it would work really well for that image. No. Spangler is a really good artist to do enhancements on. I'm just going to tell you that right now. And unfortunately, I feel really bad for anybody who's dealing with the tariffs. Especially if your main shop, the main reason you have a company is due to enhancements. All of those drills come overseas, every single one of them. And it's hard to get your drills on time, which causes your clientele to drop. So we are going to, and you can definitely tell how old this painting is because of how brittle this is going to be. So I'm going to dig these out. I don't usually use these, but the hardest, I don't like using the big release papers because I like to finish a section quick, and it's hard for me to finish a section quick this way. So I have actually thought about bringing this one in to get it done, but I need Cotton Candy Princess done. There we go. I'm chugging along with it. Cheryl Lynn, I have a question. Are you noticing how quick it's going? Because I am. That painting is so quick. Yeah, we're not going to dust paint tonight. But I will bring out my gorgeous painting that I'm working on right now to show you guys. So, I'll show you the painting I'm working on right now out here when I do have time. It is gorgeous. Love it. I am working on this gorgeous painting. Yeah, I'm amazed how fast that painting is going. It's insane how fast. So I'm going to show you what I'm working on. This is for Pride Month. Well, I noticed you guys use bigger sections, most of your kits, which is fine. It does not bother me that you decided to go that route because I get it, especially if you're a fast diamond painter. That painting will be done in no time. Which I'm kind of glad I dug this out because I really want to get this one done. As it's a gorgeous image. So guys, how long have I been on here? I've been on here almost 42 minutes. So Melinda, I'm going to ask you, if you find that kit not drawn this way without me having to order a cross stitch conversion, do not hesitate to message me. Because if it's like eBay, guys, eBay is so overrated now. I'm not a fan of eBay. I'm just lowering my table. Bear with me. I had to lower my table here, guys. I think so. I haven't been on my Facebook. I've been kind of... There's a lot of drama. Guys, you know how I feel about fucking drama. I do not do drama. So, I have worked on this a little bit, but not a lot. I do like that it's a round. I'm feeling the round right now because the rounds just go quicker. So I'm going to go ahead and end it because it's hot out here. So guys, with that being said, giveaways. Almost forgot. Giveaways. I got to go through my paintings. I'm probably going to post that tomorrow. I'm going to go through, pick my winners for those events, for Funky for Fantasy. $150 for where? Oh, if that painting's on eBay, I'm quick with the fingers. $150 I can probably do. I can probably do $150. I'll have to see what I can work out with the buyer. If I can find a way to split the payments some way, I'm going to beg and grovel. Because that painting I need in my life. Thank you. I will check it out. So for my grand prize giveaways, I'm only doing two because of the way shipping is. I haven't shipped anything out in a while. It's going to take me a while to ship things because of the economy being the way it is and my garage situation here. Because what I have to do is I have to bring this stuff in, print out my labels, package it out. It's a hot mess. So, because the Wi-Fi isn't strong enough to reach out here. So, I will pick the winners for that. Guys, I'm so far behind, it's not even funny. I'll pick my winners. Pick the pens of our, I think I've already picked, I think it was my, you're each get a Candylicious pen, I believe, because I have the pens sitting over here. Yes, I do pirate ship. That's the only way I send packages. I don't send them any other way. Don't bugs out here. They're driving me nuts. That's how I ship everything. But mind you, my printer is inside the house. I'm out in the garage. The Wi-Fi's just not there to get it printing. If I could do that, I would have already shipped out a lot. I don't live close like I used to my postal center. So what usually has to happen is my husband has to drop them off. I tell him to drop them off in Portsmouth. Portsmouth is one of our drop-off hubs, which gets y'all's packages way quicker. Because it goes from Portsmouth to Boston, then from Boston to wherever it needs to go. So my brain had a moment. Give me a minute. So yes, the winners. You get a pen. You get a tray. Oh, that's a rain. It's raining if you're wondering. Oh, that's nifty. So I'm looking into getting a laser print, portable printer. I'm gonna look into getting those. I think I want to go that route, to where I can just print them from my phone to this little tiny little printer that prints them out, and that's it. So I'm gonna look into getting one of those, I think. But I get a good chunky bonus this year again. So happy. Because I have not been out of my team lead position that long, so I get to jump right back in and do what I will never make that mistake again. Because my actual coach had asked me, it's like, so you are going to stay as team lead longer, right? I'm like, yes. I'm just going to, I'm doing this go around for me as team lead a little bit different. I'm not letting it get to me. I'm only there 8 hours. I will leave after my 8 hours and go home. The only change I made this time was I did not want split days off. So the only way I could do that was get put on a rotating schedule. My rotating schedule, this is how my schedule is going to work. My first week, I have Saturday and Tuesdays off. Second week, I have Monday and Tuesdays off. Third week is Sunday and Monday off. Fourth week is my weekend off, which is Saturday and Sunday. So I'm at least, out of the 3 weeks, I'm getting 1 weekend day off, which is nice. Then I have the Monday, Tuesday, which I haven't had those days off in a long time. So I'm very curious to see how that's going to work. I only have 1 set of split days, which is fine. That doesn't bother me. I just didn't want constant split days off, because I know you don't, Jen, but you'll be fine. Jen absolutely hates my new schedule. I am going to be doing 7 to 4s and 11 to 8s. My 11 to 8s are Friday and Saturdays when I'm working. I thought about getting with him and tweaking it a little bit, I'm going to ask before I do it. Sundays are interesting for me. I am the only 7 to 4. So if you're wondering, there's 3 apparel team leads. So Sundays, each one of us is on a different shift. I do 7 to 4, one of our others does 11 to 8, and one of our others does 9 to 6. So those 3 is what we do. I'm leaving my Sunday at 7 to 4 just because there's the 2 others are either mids or closing. But yeah, I prefer my closings on the weekends, and that's what I told him. I said I want my closings on the weekends because I prefer it that way. So I got Friday and Saturdays for my closings. So every team lead has to do a closing. And the 2 options for closings is 11 to 8 and 1 to 10. So I'm doing 11 to 8 because I did the 1 to 10s before, and no thank you. So, and I'm doing them on the weekends because my husband has weekends off. So I at least get some form of time with him. What I like about the 11 to 8s is that, say I wanted to just work half my shift, I could just work half my shift and it would not be a problem. I really don't want to go that route if I don't have to. So I noticed what my pay has jumped to, and I'm like, oh, Derek, you are stupid. Why would you step down from that? Guys, I lost almost $500 stepping down. That's a lot of money, especially this economy. That's crazy. So I'm like, I made the right decision. So I want to wish you guys a wonderful night. I will keep you updated with the event and the grand prize giveaways for Funky for Fantasy. Sherilyn will give me some ideas that goes through her head about my Christmas event. So guys, love yourself, love each other, guys. Happy diamond painting, guys. Bye.